see that? Yeah. Oh, we don't want that on the video. Hello everybody, welcome back to Southern Queen Farm. Sorry it's been a while since I've done a video, probably getting close to a year. I took a job out of state and Wynn was running the farm by herself and it was hard to her to stay caught up, so we stopped making videos. So now we're back, we're gonna start making videos since I'm back in the area. First of all, I'll talk to you a little bit about our spring crops. As you can see, it's got hot here. We're hitting 90s over the next 2 or 3 days. Everything's going to seed, so we're letting this go to seed on its own. We'll collect these seeds. This will be the 4th year that we've grown our own oregano from our own seed. This is cilantro. It's a different kind than what you would get at a Mexican restaurant. Not a huge fan of it. We're gonna keep a few seeds and then we're gonna we probably won't plant this again next year. So what we're gonna do today for our video is we're gonna plant corn. I've got one bed in corn. You can look right here. Something's already been digging in the corn. I guess that's part of it. And it looks like they've already eaten one that was planted yesterday. You can see it was eaten off at the stem here. So what I'll do is I'll replant the one corn here, and this was the bed that I prepped yesterday, and this bed's full sun. So we prep a couple beds in full sun, and then we'll prep a bed or two that's not full sun. And what we find is it gets a little bit different variety, and it comes in a little later, and it helps us stagger it out a little bit. So we're gonna go to that bed now. Before we move over to the corn bed, Ian wanted me to show a few other crops that we've been doing this year. We've got our carrots, they're just now coming in. Looks like some cilantro worked its way in here, but volunteer from last year, I guess. So we got carrots here. These onions have been running now for at least 3 years. We just pull them and eat them and pull them and eat them, and they just keep on coming back. So this has been a really good investment here. Here we have beets. We've got several beds of beets. We've got these. We've got a decent sized bed over here. And that's pretty much it for right now. We got our strawberry patch running. And as a future video, we'll go through our grapevines and fruit trees. And we've already gotten, I'd say, about a half a gallon of strawberries off of this year. So it's still early. We're still pulling strawberries from that. And one issue we've run into that is mint. When we plant mint, we like to use it in salads, but anyone who's ever grown mint, it spreads. It's like crazy. So what we're doing is we're pulling it out of our bed and we're creating a containment area for mint. So we've moved mint into vertical pallets, and what we're hoping is it grows and starts to take over, and we can see it starting. You can see it starting to take root. And we've grown in vertical pallets before. It does quite well, just not mint. We've never tried mint. Hopefully the mint can take over, and that way as I weed eat and mow, it doesn't take over any more of our bed space. And we'll let it have this pallet and another pallet, and we can pull the mint from that. Okay, so what we're gonna do today is, if you look down here, we've got some beds. These haven't been touched since last year. We did sweet potatoes in here, and we did corn in one of these beds, and it did really well. So this year we're gonna do corn in this bed, and then I only have enough corn big enough to put in today here and to replenish the one we lost over there. And then as we'll start moving along with each bed. So today we're gonna prep this bed. You see that? Yeah. Oh, we don't want that on the video. I just walked over to the compost bin and got some fresh compost. I'm just going to put a small layer on top. I may actually do one more bucket actually, so yeah, I'm going to do one more. I was saying earlier, this is a sweet potato bed, so there's going to be a few sweet potato stragglers. We just didn't want to do the sweet potatoes here this year, so we're going to move those somewhere else. Welcome to the greenhouse here. This is the corn that I've got up so far. I've been planting as it comes up. It seems to be very staggered. I mean, I had some up within a couple days, and this has taken a couple weeks, so I've got a few here ready to plant. This is sweet corn on this side over here, and this is Aztec corn, or the colored corn that we use for feeding the animals. So these 3 here are sweet corn, so I'll make sure I plant them close to each other so they'll pollinate each other. And then the other ones are the Aztec corn. And you can see here, I got a little bit of sweet corn starting to come up right here. So we'll get to that guy hopefully here in the next week, and I'll plant some more seeds here in the next day or two. Let's get them in the ground. All right, so here we are. We got the corn. I'm just going to dig a hole, put them in the ground, and water them. And I will put a little bit of mulch on top of them. We use when we clean out our rabbit cages, we take that mixture of rabbit feces, rabbit urine, and the hay, and that's what we mulch with. And it seems to work pretty good. It seeps into the soil, and it seeps in really slow, so it doesn't burn anything up. So we'll get started on it. With corn, we found that you have better luck. If you plant corn in a single row, it doesn't pollinate as well. So we get fuller, better, thick corn when we plant them side by side like this, or even in these grids of 6. We seem to get really good them being able to touch each other as the wind blows, and they pollinate each other. So that seems to work out really well for us. The waste from cleaning out the rabbits, you can see the rabbit feces and the straw. So this is what I'm going to use to compost with. It's probably not super sanitary to touch with your hands, but it doesn't stink. I said compost. I think I said compost with. I mean, I'm using it to kind of mulch everything with. Corn is a very thirsty plant, so it soaks up a lot of water. And when you mulch like this, you help to hold that moisture in and helps the plant retain water, or the soil retain the water around the plant. So that's it. I've got them planted. As you can see right here, the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna water them, and we'll have to water the heck out of them here. Well, that's probably not a good idea. So I'll water them really good. And that'll be it. I usually try to water in the late evening after the sun starts to go down. And that'll be it. And then I will plant some more in seed, and I'll fill the rest of these beds up. The reason I didn't use the bed on the end here is this is my chocolate vine. And it grows, it has a little flower that blooms that turns into a little fruit. That's sweet to the taste, but they got burned up this year. Frost got them. We had a real late frost. I think it was May 8th, May 10th. Really wiped all the fruit out off of those. Okay, that's it, guys. And like I said, we'll try to get back into making videos. And let me know if there's anything you want. And please like and share the video. And like I said, the next video we're going to do is we're going to go around here and show you the things that are new on the farm since last year. Also, at the end of this video, after the closure, Iain's going to link a video of a snake we caught on the farm. I think it was 2 days ago. Big, huge black snake, about 6 foot long, about that big around. He'll be perfect show on the video. Iain's going to also share stuff he got on his channel, and we'll show you some of the links to his channel that are relevant to the farm or animals he catches on the farm. Thank you.
Okay, guys, this is going to go on my Iain shorts. This is the biggest black snake I caught, and this guy is huge. Oh my gosh, guys, this is huge.
Where'd you find him?
Just on the new pavement. Guys, I have the 4-wheel key in my pocket. Don't worry, Mom. Look how big this guy is. To compare, he's about as long as me. And I'm 5 feet. How long? 4 feet? 5 feet?
You're about 5 feet, yeah.
And this guy is ginormous.